Live from Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. ABC's NFL Monday Night Football. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Chicago Bears. This is Frank Gifford along with Howard Cosell and Fran Tarkenton. And they have been under fire. They have given up 72 points in their last two losses. They were blown out of the tub 38-3 by Pittsburgh last Sunday. Here's Mike Phipps. He'll open at quarterback. He had to be relieved last week, and he might go that way again tonight. There's a question. Should it be Vince Evans or Mike Phipps? But coming back into the lineup tonight, a very versatile athlete, Roland Harper. He has not been in action since 1978. He's had multiple knee surgery, but he gives the Bears a different dimension. A heady, cerebral type of runner, and also a very good blocker for the likes of Walter Payton. He could make a change in an offense that has been sorely sagging here in Chicago. The motion man is Higgins. And off Ricky Bell. Ricky Bell turns the corner, picks up a quick 5, moving out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. And there they are, the front four. Alan Page in there with 7 sacks. That was more than 18 teams in the NFL had in the first 4 games. Those are your linebackers. Tom Hicks in the middle. And, of course, the man that can really hit back there is Doug Plank at free safety. Ricky Bell, who would really prefer that. As a matter of fact, we have Giles back there, and a smashing blow by Alan Page, drifting in from his right defensive tackle position to make the stop. And, of course, the setbacks. The man I spoke of a moment ago, Roland Harper. He could be tentative. He has not played in over a year. Walter Payton, of course, he is something special. He needs 2 yards to become the 7th leading NFL rusher in the history of this game. There's your offensive unit. 2nd down and 10. Quickly, it's Walter Payton. And he explodes out over the 45 to the 49. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay. No score if you just joined us. Isaac Higgins in motion toward you. And the handoff is to Jerry Eckwood. Eckwood trying to find an opening over the left side. And he is buried under a swarm of Bears headed by Dan Hampton, number 99, and Jerry Muckenstern, number 58. 3rd down, long 7. Williams. He can run. He'll have the 1st down easily. And Williams wisely cruises out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st down, Tampa Bay. We told you he is a gifted athlete. You saw it right there. It was a gain of a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Tampa Bay at their own 47. Here's Doug Williams to the outside again. He rifles it downfield. You saw that strong arm. The completion deep downfield going to Gordon Jones. He hung it on a line off the wrong foot. Still had the smoke on it. Jerry Eckwood is upended. Gary Fencing, we just spoke about him. He had knee surgery following the Eagles playoff game of last year. He also had surgery on an ankle because of a basketball injury.
What he has is brains. He's an absolutely brilliant young man. The moment Phipps had an incomplete, there was some boos. They're on him here constantly. They've been on Avellini in the past constantly. And they'll even get on Vince Evans, too, if he comes in. They've been waiting a long time for a winner here. They haven't had it since '63, even though they made the playoffs a couple of times in the recent years.
There's a story about Dan Hampton. Now, he was a first-round draft pick last year for the Bucs. Or rather for the Bears, and they got that draft pick from Tampa Bay when they traded Wally Chambers to the Bucs a year ago.
And their plan was to play Hampton inside with Harris from Arizona State outside. They switched that plan. Hampton, because of injuries, they moved Hampton outside. He's been great. Now when they put Harris in, they get the kind of pass rush we saw early.
2nd down and 8. Ricky Watts split out to the right. He wears number 80 for the Bears. And Phipps dumps it off to Payton. And the electrifying run gets out over the 40 to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Isaac Higgins split out to the right as Jimmy Giles, bottom of your screen, opens up from tight end. 2nd and 10. Ricky Bell. And Bell gets a move on one Bear and gets close to a 1st down. He'll be short at the 30-yard line, however, by about a yard. 2nd down and 11. There was a loss of 1 on that play by Leroy Selman. Phipps, tight end, open over the middle, and this is Bob Fisher. Fisher takes the ball inside the 40-yard line. The rookie from SMU was such a surprise for the Bears this year as a 12th-round draft pick.
Yes, that's the point. He was a 12th-round draft choice they didn't know they were getting. So fine a young player. They're frank to admit it.
All right.
corner. We've said Phipps has thrown some bad balls. That was a very fine pass and a good reception by that man, Robert Fisher.
The big tight end, Bob Fisher, opens up, bottom of your screen. Phipps in a heap of trouble. Somehow he gets it off to Walter Payton. And Payton struggles and finally goes down in the arms of Curtis Gordon, short of the first down. And now the Bears will have to punt.
I tell you, you should take another look.
And
it was a dangerous effort, but a splendid one.
Great effort by Phipps. David Lewis has got him. Gets it off to Payton. Now watch the play by 25, Curtis Jordan. He really makes on play to keep Payton from making the first down.
Phipps back and looking. Fires and it's complete. Scott has the first down at the 21-yard line.
All right,
he was
Phipps,
really open.
And Phipps completed that ball under a lot of pressure. He's thrown 3 or 4 straight good passes. Here he goes. There's a blitz on. You'll see the linebacker come into his face. He hangs in there, gets the ball out to Scott on time. Scott had his man beaten easily.
Mike Washington, the cornerback, who in a blitz situation, as all cornerbacks, big toss. This is Williams, Dave Williams. Williams turns the corner and taken down from behind, short of a first down. Out there quickly was Leroy Selman after he spun off a block.
Walter Payton made a great play by not trying to hand the ball off.
30-yard attempt. Thomas, who is 5 out of 6 for the year, is now 6 out of 7 for the year, and the Bears are on the scoreboard. To kick off, Bob Thomas. Deep for Tampa Bay is Gary Davis. Thomas, not a long kicker. Gary Davis will take it at the 10. Gary Davis around the corner. And Gary Davis brings Tampa Bay out close to their own 45-yard line before Robert Fisher made the stop from Miami just before the season started. This is Eckwood.
Well,
Gary Eckwood picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. Kevin House, the rookie, number 89 from Southern Illinois, comes in for Tampa Bay on the 2nd down and 8. And off Eckwood, and Eckwood finds an opening. Eckwood has a first down at the Bears' 45-yard line before taken there by Gary Fencing. 3rd and 10. Higgins in motion.
Williams, he's got a man.
And Jones gets the rebound and holds on inside the 25-yard line. Well, this time Gordon Jones took quite a lick.
Woes of a coach.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong to the moon.
Here we are from the end zone. Williams goes back. Got pretty good protection this time. He's going down the middle to his tight end Giles. Watch Heron there. Come to the screen. He had a chance at the interception. There was no interference there at all. That's Doug Plank, 46. Here's Plank. And he spares him.
Ricky Watts split out to the right, top of your screen. Speedy youngster from Tulsa, James Scott. Split to the left. Phipps got him. Scott kills the clock.
Now that's it. They got
the 34-yard line. 12 seconds remaining.
That was a smart play by James Scott. We got a scuff on the sideline.
Mike Washington took a shot at James Scott.
Did they throw a flag? If it is, that's a big critical penalty.
Screen to Walter Payton. Payton sees that he cannot move downfield, and this time there will be a penalty.
And that is a critical penalty. All right, here comes Sweetness. Cecil Johnson, 56. He threw him down way out of bounds. Good call.
The Bears had prime field position throughout the first half. They were only able to negotiate 3 points. Williams waits for the ball at the 3. And here comes Dave Williams. Dave Williams makes the corner. And with an empty cutback, gets out over to the 40-yard line. And the Bears once again will have good field position. A pickup of 36 yards as we anticipate the return of Mike Phipps along with Dave Williams. Harper opened this game after a year's absence. And Harper, it is Harper getting the call, and Harper finds an opening, picks up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Walter Payton. Payton just on brute strength. gets inside Buck territory. It'll be a Bear first down. Robin Earl once again in there tight end. He was a running back his previous 3 years. Single setback, that's Walter Payton. Second and 10, the draw call. Payton just explodes through a little opening, short of the first down around the 42-yard line. It'll be third down and 3. Kill the ball at the 2-yard line, and that's where Tampa Bay is at the moment. The shadow of their own goalpost. Their first possession here in the second half. Ball goes up to Ricky Bell, and Ricky Bell nailed there, upended, super tackle by Gary Fency. Third down, long 12. Ball inside the 43-yard line of the Bears. Phipps, the blitz is on, and Phipps reads it and fires deep. Beistangle has it. Brian Beistangle has the ball at the 6-yard line, and Phipps very calmly under the full blitz delivered.
Here it is. You'll see the offensive line of the Bears pick up the blitz very nicely. There's Payton blocking on Dave Lewis.
He did throw a good block.
A very good block that enabled Phipps to get it off and get it to Beistangle. And he beat Cotney, 33.
First down and goal. The ball at the 6-yard line. Phipps on a rollout. Looking into the end zone. He's going to run. Phipps will take it up. Score.
That'll be a hero.
But keep in mind, the Bears are doing this against the wind, and Tampa Bay will be faced with that same wind in the fourth quarter as they play catch-up.
As you look at Neil Armstrong, the right tackle, Dennis Slick must have gotten a good block on Collar because Phipps had the whole corner to himself. Watch him roll to the right here. The right side of the Bear line will cave down. And Collar gets a good block. Collar's blocked there by Lick, and here he is with big Noah Jackson in front of him. Touchdown.
It was done because it was deserving.
Third and 4. Williams rolls out. Hit there by Alan Page. Was that a broken play?
I think it was. I think he missed the handoff to Eckwood. I don't know who was at fault.
And Alan Page, once again, is all over the field.
He is so quick. Watch him here. Back into the backfield.
Fight off those blocks.
Oh, he's some kind of player. He plays hard all the time, sideline to sideline. He's been some professional. There he is.
Having a tremendous night.
Mike Phipps brings them up. The 2 tight ends are in. That means a single setback, Walter Payton. Robin Earl, 81. Bob Fisher, 85. The rookie from SMU at the tight end. This is Walter Payton. And Payton finds an opening and just erupts out to the 49-yard line for a gain of 9. Second and 1. Payton now with only 30 yards. That was his longest gain of the night. Phipps fires complete to Dave Williams. He has the first down.
Now, when Phipps got rid of the Boo Birds and all the rest, ever since the end of the first quarter, he's been playing a solid quarterback.
Detroit is 4-1. They fell yesterday from the unbeaten ranks to Atlanta. Walter Payton again. And Payton skips down the sidelines inside the 45 to the 43. Gain of 4. It was second and 6. Neil Colsey took Payton out of bounds. Bears thinking more about run than pass. Have the 2 tight ends in again to get the ball to Payton on the draw. They go to the outside. Look out. Payton, another Bear first down. Down at the 32-yard line. They'll mark it at the 31.
What a treat, Gift, to watch this man play. Not only do you see his quickness, watch his quickness here. He's the only man set back there. There's no hole there up front. He takes it out to the right, which takes extreme quickness. And then he turns it on and gets the first down. Is he something?
Did you see that stutter step?
What people don't realize as you look at Walter Payton there, he is short of stature, but he is strong. He's built like a rock.
Randy Crowder, the nose guard, is gone for the season. Phipps back on third down and 8. Fires over the middle to Walter Payton. And Payton carries linebacker Dewey Salmon with him, but not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and about 4.
This will be a pretty interesting kick, Gift. It's
his long of the season has been 42 yards.
He can kick this distance,
oh, yeah.
Fran.
He kicked one a few years ago against Los Angeles, 55 yards.
He's taking 39 yards into a win. If he makes it, it'll be a tremendous kick.
Actually, a 44-yard attempt. On its way. It hangs. It's good. Into the wind. Bob Thomas from 44 yards out. Davis, 38 in there for the Bucs, but the ball goes to Eckwood. second down and 3. Bill Fortunato and Doug Buffone, both spending a lot of time there for so many years. To Ricky Bell, and Bell has the first down and breaks tackles, gets out close to the 40-yard line. And Williams will go down. The defensive charge of Dan Hampton nails Williams back inside the 35. A loss of 7.
Don't blame the quarterback in this situation. Doug Williams had no chance at all. Hampton beat Charlie Hanna here, clean as could be.
How did he
Charlie Hanna, and no chance. He didn't have a chance to set up.
How did he beat him?
He did. Quickly he beat him.
Dan Hampton, the first-round draft pick from last year. We talked about it. He came on a Tampa Bay #1 draft pick that Chicago got in exchange for Wally Chambers. Walter Payton, the single setback as the Bears continue with their 2 tight end offense. Payton, student body left, and Payton gets out over the 25 to the 27, a pickup of 5. The Bears have the football. Second down and 5. Roland Harper, single setback now for the Bears at the 35. Activated only this afternoon for being out for the full 79 season. Harper surges forward out over the 30 to the 32. It'll be third down and 2. Single setback is Ricky Bell. Flag is down and Williams is down at the 32-yard line.
And that's Dan
Loss of 7 yards, but again a flag is down and Dan Hampton was in there again. It would have been a field goal attempt of some 47 yards. That currently out of the range of Gary Permian on 4th down. The Bucs will go. Over the middle is taken by Jones, and he breaks the tackle, has the first down at the 10. A clutch play by quarterback Williams to Gordon Jones, who has dropped 3 passes tonight. Eckwood. And Jerry Eckwood hit by Gary Fensick, who's playing a football game tonight for the Bears. Young man coming off knee surgery of a year ago. Ankle surgery from a basketball injury. And there's a yard loss. He was up there quickly to stop Eckwood. As I said, inside 13 minutes. We're in the 4th quarter, and Williams is sacked. And the Bears have the football. Osborne was in on the sack. The ball took a bare bounce and into the arms of Alan Page.
Alan Page and Gary Fensick, they should walk off together. 82 and 45, though 45 drop back.
Watch the pressure on poor Doug Williams. He has no chance to throw the ball down to the end zone. Hartenstein, 73, will get a good rush. Osborne inside will get a good rush. There comes Osborne, there comes Hartenstein, and they've got him. Hartenstein gets him.
And the Bears will move from their 21-yard line. Walter Payton, single setback as the Bears stay with their 2 tight end offense. Oh boy. Payton turns on the speed after the 32-yard line.
Now he's getting into respectable figures. You can see the spirits of Tampa Bay sagging.
31 more yards, and he will take over the all-time yardage leader for the Bears. That, of course, from Gale Sayers. This is Payton again. Second and 6. Ball at the 39-yard line of Tampa. That's Big Robin Earl in motion. And off is Walter Payton. Ho, ho, ho! Watch out as Walter Payton gets inside the 25, and the crowd loves it.
Once again, stutter step.
Is he something or not? He is so good.
Unofficially, Walter Payton has 91 yards on the night. His combined offense has exceeded that of Gale Sayers. He's the all-time combined offensive weapon the Bears have had in 61 years.
Look at him break tackles. Great backs break tackles. Just get him to the line of scrimmage, they say, and I'll go from there, and he does.
And he has accomplished these amazing statistics in just this, his 6th year.
Between those 2.
Second and 7, draw play. Walter Payton. Oh, he does it like magic. Inside the 15. They'll mark it right at the 15. Another gain of 3. It'll be third down, a long 3 to go for the first. 29-yard attempt. On its way. And through the uprights.
Good night.
Yeah, Thomas, third field goal of the night. Gary Davis is deep. Bob Thomas puts the foot to it, driving Gary Davis into the end zone.
this guy.
And he's pursued there by John Skavinsky. And Gary Davis puts Tampa Bay into Bear territory. 54-yard return by the scampering Gary Davis. Ricky Bell, single setback on the first down. My goodness. Sacked again at the 44-yard line. Alan Page. Now the Bear defense is just forgetting run altogether. They are just turning it loose and blowing in there.
Alan Page in there again, among others.
This is horrible pass protection. Everybody's in there, but Alan Page is really something. Hampton's back there with him, too. Poor Williams has nowhere to go.
A loss of 12. Fourth sack of the night on Williams. While we were away, Mike Phipps came over to the sidelines, went back out on the field. He received a standing ovation. Such is the nature of the capricious fans of pro football. They almost ran him out of town last week. Bears at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Peyton has had a tremendous second half. Stays on his feet. Gets out over the 25 to the 27. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Peyton now with 105 yards, 94 coming in this half. Peyton once again. He has the first down. They're very close to it. I bet Bud is enjoying it. He gave Minnesota a lot of good years, Alan Page did. There he is. Right out.
Get him out now, Neil. That's enough. Get him out of there.
Peyton inside the Bucs 45-yard line. Running over his own men to do so.
He's now up to 134 yards, 123 this half. As you look again at that last burst.
And he almost broke this. He's trying to get a block out of Robin Earl, and he runs right up Robin Earl's back.
Walter Payton's coming out of the game to a standing ovation. Find offense.
Oh, correct.
Here's Dave Williams. And Williams does it to the Bucs this time. Reggie Lewis on the stop. Messina is buried, bobbled. The football that could have even been picked off.
It's intercepted.
Intercepted, I believe.
That's Page.
Alan Page on the bottom.
What a finish to the evening for him. I swear he's just gotten out of Notre Dame. He's only 22.
35 years old. The only lineman in the history of this league to be named the most valuable player of the league. There he is here. The ball's going to slip out of Fusina's hands. He's got 2 blockers on him. It just slipped out of his hands. It hits the headgear of Rydell's, and Alan Page has got an interception, and he hasn't had many of those in his career.
Remains of a capacity crowd of 64,000 is chanting. They want the Bears to get into the end zone. Go, go, go. He's got it. Phipps into the end zone on the quarterback sneak.
Abe Gibran, once the head coach of the Chicago Bears. That man was all muscle at 270. At 300, he says, I'm a fat slob, but I can still coach.
He knows,
he's a marvelous man.
And he knows every restaurant owner in this country.
Well, that's a first down for Tampa out of the 35. Messina chased out of the pocket.
Go down.
And he hook slides up to the 49-yard line. The seconds tick away. On first down, Messina goes to Jerry Eckwood. Eckwood puts a little move on and moves inside the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Alan Page.
Jeff Messina has run out the clock. This is Ricky Bell. This ball game is over. To the delight of Bear fans. Well, as the Chicago Bears go to a 2-3 mark, Tampa Bay goes to 2-3. And there is a man who had himself a show tonight.
He really did. And quite fittingly, the last hit was made by Gary Fenton. It ended as it began.
Once again, the final score of the Bears, 23, the Buccaneers, nothing.